Hey y'all,
Welcome back
to the channel. Yes, honey.
I know you fucking lying.
Okay then.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Yes, y'all, welcome back. We are back a whole nother week later.
Yes.
With another review.
Yes.
Before we get into it, make sure y'all got y'all tequila.
Yes, make sure y'all got the tequila.
Yes. What is that?
This is Riverside.
Okay then. Make sure y'all got y'all tequila and y'all Red Bull.
Yeah.
Y'all, if y'all ain't tried that new June bird, y'all need to go get that new June bird because that thing is nice. I thought that was being racist, but it's berry. It ain't grape. So it's all right, y'all. It's all right.
It's pretty good.
It's
It's a different taste than the raspberry too.
And if y'all got a QT next to y'all need to try the June berry refresher with the I don't know what lemonade they using. I'm gonna figure it out, but that shit good.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all. So today we're gonna be doing Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is episode 12. So let's get into it.
So let's get into some of this drama.
Mhm.
Okay. So Candy is packing up to leave. Y'all know she had already said she had other obligations. She's on tour right now. Mayetta checks on Kenya and, basically tell her everything that happened the night before. So Kenya believes that Marlo put roots on her. I don't think it's roots, boo. I just think you had an accident.
I think so too. I don't think it's roots either. You saw them slippers you had on, good and well you should have had some damn shoes on. But
yeah, or slip resistant ones if you're gonna wear them like that. Candy ended up calling to tell Kenya and Cynthia the night before about what had happened regarding the whole Drew allegations with kissing Toya. Y'all remember LaToya?
Yeah.
So Kenya doesn't understand why Drew is upset about the whole Toya situation because she too said that she knows that they kissed.
God is amazing. Heated. Yes. Girl, Candy would not let it go. She was like, I'm not gonna lie on her. Like, why am I lying on her? I don't lie.
That's 1, me, 2, you, 3, Marlo, 4, Shamia.
Right. I'm not gonna tell you did something and you didn't.
I know. She did. I lied. I still don't understand upset about whether or not she kissed LaToya. Like, I don't get it.
Listen, LaToya was
I don't know why she really that upset either, but I mean, I know the picture Drew be trying to portray, so I guess it's gonna mess with your housewife, faithful, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, and then the religious background and stuff too. Ultimately, honey, you on reality TV.
Heard.
So if anything happens or shows up or comes back, you put yourself in this situation.
Heard.
Still, Mayetta mentioned that Marlo sent footage to LaToya, who sent it to Drew. So LaToya calls Candy to say that they did not kiss, and she's backing up Drew's story. So Marlo thinks that Drew paid LaToya to lie and say that they didn't kiss. Because at the reunion, Toya, they did show a clip of you saying that y'all kissed.
She damn sure said.
So then for you to call Candy and get on the phone the night they was having that, debate, you change your story and say that y'all did it. So I'm not really understanding why the lies. Okay. She doesn't really think that Marlo is her friend because Drew doesn't think that Marlo is her friend because she recorded without her knowledge. And technically the camera crew was gone. Y'all know most times we be getting footage of shit that's going, which is how we were able to see. So yeah, the camera crew was gone, but it was a camera or two obviously up still working because we were able to see y'all whole argument.
Yeah. And I don't think it all came from Marlo's or Manietta's. I think some of that shit was just
production.
I think so too as well.
Yeah. Now Marlo did send the shit over to Toya, who sent it over to Drew. And then Mayetta was saying that she was also recording, but she was recording prior to, the cameras and everything leaving. So she was saying as soon as they said no camera, she closed her shit down. Drew says that Candy is lying on her because of the whole movie role. I don't think she's lying on you to convince you to want to do this movie. It's just if you buy, you buy.
We grown as hell. So either I kissed the girl and I liked it, or I didn't kiss her. And why y'all keep you have too many people saying that they saw it. It's very believable. We remember how y'all were acting towards each other.
Y'all was humping. Y'all was humping on each other, dancing and everything.
It's not like they said y'all disappeared off in the room and we heard noises, so we think y'all fucked.
Right.
It was just a kiss. They ain't saying you tongued her down. As far as I know, it's a little pet on the damn, y'all know how them folks be doing.
Yeah.
So calm down. It ain't that serious.
Right. So Sheree doesn't believe Drew is telling the truth, and neither do we. Mayetta says that Marlo, Sonya, and Sheree were trying to build an alliance with Courtney and tell her to watch out for Drew. Y'all were. Y'all have been trying to persuade her to be amongst y'all circle whenever there's a group type setting. It seems that y'all are trying to get Courtney to gravitate a little bit more towards you guys than Candy, Mayetta, Kenya, and Drew.
Yeah.
So I see truth to that too.
I don't know why it needs to be in an alliance. Like, what the fuck are we battling against? Y'all hoes are so damn messy. And Courtney, you gonna let them get your ass caught up.
Very much so. But then you also got to think about it. Courtney is messy as fuck too.
Courtney
you came in
very
with the drama.
messy. You did.
So I can see you gravitate more towards people who are dramified.
Uh-huh.
So the ladies go do a sound bath, and Courtney calls Kenya a drama queen and says that she has an inflated ass.
Oh my God, I'm still.
More like drama queen. We all know Kenya likes to make a mountain out of a molehill.
It came off easy.
Please find your
Like a Rasta.
Concentrate on your breathing. Don't try to catch your thought.
See, I knew it was an issue with you at that brunch when you was touching, feeling, and all that shit, and Kenya sat your ass to the side and no, don't touch me.
She still ain't over that shit.
I don't think you were over that. So you couldn't wait to say she got an inflated ass and it was karma that made the bitch fall, and that she's dramified. But it's you who's dramified. Like,
You definitely
she didn't give you no type of rebuttal to even have an argument.
I don't understand.
But you were getting loud with yourself. It's crazy. I don't understand.
I don't get it either.
Mayetta, she did a whole little rap or whatever.
I said, okay, Mayetta just a woman of many talents, honey.
I wasn't mad at the rap. It was a free little. She said it was an old rap, and she just rapped it for them. So then the flow, you can kind of tell that it gave like old school vibe.
She got a nice voice, a
nice
little rap voice. I just didn't like Sheree and her little damn confessional talking about it was wiggity.
Money show got that, leave it to y'all. Money show got a G4 jet. Money life, y'all bitches don't know nothing. I done been in competition with.
Girl, please stick to dancing because that rap was wiggity, 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 whack.
You're wiggity, wiggity, whack. Your look is wiggity, wiggity, whack. Like,
this
why are you such a fucking hater?
It's wiggity, whack.
Like, who told you go get fillers and shit all up in your damn face?
Why, Sheree? You were already beautiful. You didn't need all that extra nonsense that you done got put on your motherfucking face. You look like, bitch, you look like somebody else. You're not even you. Bitch, did they clone you?
I don't. Okay, then. Who cloned
Sheree? This woman.
This shit, it don't make sense. Like, you steadily talking about I don't know if it was your therapist or whoever the hell you went to go see that told you that you need to be on your little healing journey or whatever.
The doctor.
Yeah, for you to be able to get rid of these fibroids. But I think you missed some of that conversation because you're not really doing the work. You've had the most shadiest, pettiest shit to say since y'all been on this healing trip. you want to disguise it as, oh, we just need to put everything out there. We need to, but you doing it so messy, like, and that's why you're not gonna get rid of your fibroids like you would want to. You're not doing the whole scope of the work. Yeah. Just you going out there doing a sound bath don't mean shit.
Yeah, you putting yourself into drama. You're starting a lot of the arguments and then thinking that they're not supposed to hash shit out like they want to. You can't expect for somebody to react the way that you would expect them to react. Well, you starting the shit. You're the one that's bringing the shit up.
Okay, then, because you do the same bullshit they did if somebody brought some bullshit to you.
You want to defend yourself.
Exactly.
Drew realizes that Courtney is acting differently towards her. And, you know, while everybody's having their sound bath, everybody is reflecting on, you know, their personal life or whatever. Drew ended up reflecting on faithfulness and dishonesty within her marriage.
They really going through some shit.
Drew, I don't know why you just don't come out and tell the ladies that y'all going through it. Like, you be throwing little subliminal shots here and there to kind of let them know that everything is not on the up and up. But then you'll counteract that shit and you'll say, oh, you know, I was thinking about my family and just how loving and supportive we are.
Mm-hmm.
Girl.
It's that fake shit. Like,
say it.
Exactly.
It's your reality. And this is what, that's what people will gravitate towards you more because you're being honest and you're living within your truth. Instead, you want to put on this whole motherfucking facade like somebody got time. Just tell the ladies that you're struggling in your marriage. It looks like y'all about to be separating or divorcing, and then use that as your storyline instead of you continuing to act like you fucking naive.
Okay, then.
You too old for that shit.
You too damn old.
Period. Okay. Kenya, she ended up crying about her desires to have more kids and to help more people and the gratitude that she has for her daughter. And if you want another child, you can go ahead and have it. But I think you're still waiting on your husband so that y'all can, you know, fertilize those eggs.
Honey,
why?
You need to hurry the fuck up.
Why? Because it seems as if this divorce is going to be going on continuously. Because I don't think you really want to get a divorce. I think you actually like the tension that you are having with Mark. I think you also are still fucking Mark on the low. And if that's your truth, you need to just own that too. Talking about having another motherfucking baby. What's mine? Because you said you wanted it from Mark. So that the siblings, you know, can have mom and dad, same DNA. Girl, that man ain't giving you no more damn sperm.
No, he's not willingly.
Marlo, she slept the whole time during the sound bath, so she really didn't gain nothing from the experience but a good nap. Okay, Sheree, she tells the group that her doctor implied that she has a spell on her. What's up with all the juju, you know, suspicions?
Y'all hoes.
Why? Why would she do that?
Ain't nobody got no spell on you. Y'all putting on spell on your damn self with all the bullshit y'all putting out in the goddamn universe.
I just don't understand.
Honey.
So the night before the whole whatever. The night before everything the night before that night, so the night before the sound bath, Marlo, she decides that she want to take some type of accountability for the recording that she sent over to LaToya, and it wasn't like a real apology. It was more so like
an apology.
Yeah, no, she didn't give an apology. She just owned up to it, like, yes, I recorded you and I sent it over to LaToya type of thing.
Honey, that got Drew hot.
So Marlo also dropped the bomb saying that Mayetta was recording as well. Nobody else in the group knew.
Mayetta said, yes, I did.
Yes.
The difference is I didn't send it off to nobody.
Exactly.
And like you said before, when everybody was like, oh, camera's down, my camera went down.
Right.
Toya, who they were saying that she kissed. I videotaped her saying she wasn't and sent it to her. What the hell is this girl lying?
That's it.
It's not.
Have someone that just records people and sends messages.
What was it?
I sure did. But when you guys start saying there's no cameras here, what did I do? I turned off the camera.
Handy, I'm trying to figure out why you inserted yourself.
Shade, fun shade.
No, secretly,
I was not secretly, I was like this.
Understand this, and I'm gonna say this right now. Don't you on you, bitch. Don't try me. Focus on them dead hair follicles that you can't get to grow back. Focus on that, bitch.
Drew, why do you keep...
I mean, who gives a fuck?
I mean, it's reality TV.
If it's a day of recording point blank and periods, I would not be letting no type of secrets or no bullshit out. I don't even care if recording wrapped, because I'm pretty sure it's still a mic some goddamn where that I don't fucking know about. Right. So y'all just need to learn your environment and learn how to do better in the environments. Y'all don't want that out at all. Right. Do not say it on the day that you're recording. Right. Don't say it to them with their messy asses. You better go find a friend.
Yeah, so Drew, she addresses Marlo, and then of course, they start arguing back and forth.
Hey, Drew was on it. She was on it. What about them edges?
She need to find some old reads, because her background, that's getting on my nerves.
It's getting on mine too.
So I can see how it could be frustrating to Marlo, even though she act like it's not frustrating. It's frustrating to keep hearing something from your motherfucking past that you haven't done in over however many years to keep coming back up. Drew, I need you to find some more reads.
I definitely agree with you. You definitely need some more insults.
Yes.
It's just the way you be trying to portray yourself like you would not get to that level, and you got there.
You got there.
It wasn't cute, because you was really grabbing for straws and you really thought you was doing something. You could tell how mad you was, and it was just like,
why you so upset about us supposed recording in a kiss?
Exactly, Drew. You really mad.
You basically telling us that you did it, because the hit dog gonna holler, and baby, you was howling. You were howling.
I think it was some other shit in that damn video too that we didn't get to see.
Possibly. So Kenya asks Courtney if she wants to tell Drew about what everyone else was talking to her about the night before, as far as them getting into a collusion.
Everybody messy.
Mayetta says that there is a collusion, within the group, and it's against Drew. Courtney, she gets loud and defensive and talks about Kenya's body again. Courtney, all you had to do was say, that's my cousin, her and her husband is my family. I would never collude against them. However, I am getting to know all of the ladies. And nobody can persuade me otherwise to go against my family. That's what you should have said. But instead, you took the low route and decided to want to insult somebody. So that lets me know that, yeah, it hit a nerve. You are allowing them to conform you into joining their circle. So Sheree calls them an embarrassment, and she starts crying, child, talking about this is embarrassing. Boo, you brought all these ladies together. You knew what happened the night before. You knew some shit was gonna go down. People is bringing up the night before, so why do you think it was gonna be anything else?
It's embarrassing every time y'all go somewhere and do it, but y'all still do it.
And you be one of the main ones.
Girl, bye. Shit.
Courtney goes outside to talk about Kenya with Marlo and Sheree. See what I'm saying? You went to go talk about the good behind the back instead of saying however you felt at the table outside of the body. Okay? Drew talks to Courtney privately, basically telling her that, if this is something that you're going to allow, loyalty is really big in our family. Basically, pick a side.
Pretty much me and Marlo, because I don't fuck with that hoe.
Exactly. Courtney feels that Marlo shouldn't be Drew's main concern regarding the recordings, because Mayetta recorded too. I see what you're saying, and I see where you're trying to go, but ultimately she stopped recording. Okay? That's it. That's all. She respected it and stopped recording. Okay. Marlo, on the other hand, did it. And she sent it to the person that they were talking about,
who's not even there.
And you said this bitch is lying. Like, you realize that I realize that you have an issue with me and whatever it is that I'm saying, and you send it to the one that's being brought up in conversation. You starting some fucking drama. So, if Courtney, if you like people that start drama and into mess, I mean, birds of a feather. Okay. Sonya tells Marlo that she was wrong for recording and sending the video to LaToya. Good for you, Sonya. Way to hold somebody accountable.
I guess.
Marlo calls Courtney classy, and Kenya doesn't think that she is. I don't think that Courtney is classy either.
I don't get classy from her at all either.
I don't get crisis management either.
I do not get that at all. I don't. If you do a good job of separating your professional life from your messy ass personal life, clearly, because I don't get none of that in this.
Yeah. So Mayetta explains how she brought things to Kenya because there was a whole issue about, well, how did you bring it to Kenya? Because you made it seem as if, we were trying to persuade her family to go against her. Mayetta said the same way that she came to Kenya with the story, Kenya corroborated and said that, yeah, this is how she brought the story to me. So there's no lying as to how the story was brought. At the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, y'all did try to collude with this girl. Why not own up to it? Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all like little kids.
Yeah.
Sheree, she doesn't deny the collusion. Now, as Kenya is explaining how she brought it to, how Mayetta brought it to her, she's telling it to Sheree. Sheree doesn't deny that they tried to collude against Drew. So basically, she's saying that y'all was doing it. It was the truth. I cannot.
I can't either. That was too much. Cause who gives a fuck? Like,
why y'all doing all this to go against one person?
It don't even matter. Like she's gonna get kicked out because y'all don't like her ass.
Exactly. So they end up going out to dinner. Drew mentions that she is still in counseling, but Raph stopped participating. Another little, sprinkle she's giving them about what's going on within her marriage.
And Courtney's looking uncomfortable and shit. I'm like, girl,
she looked like she didn't think that Drew was gonna say that.
I think, Courtney, you just met the man 1.5 seconds ago. I understand that's your family, but calm down. Ultimately, Drew has known him longer than you have. Period. And she can say what she want to say about her husband.
It's her husband.
Period.
Okay. Kenya tries to steal Sonya's drink.
She damn sure did. She grabbed that shit real quick, like.
So she didn't like the espresso martini that was brought out to her.
I wanted to try that though. I was watching some other show and somebody tried it. I was like, damn. Yeah. And then Kenya, I was like, I'm gonna have to
try because a few of them at the table had it too.
I'm gonna have to try that.
The dude ended up bringing out Sonya's drink while Sonya was gone talking on the phone, and that damn Kenya, she split that shit right on over and put that water right in front, like, nah, that's yours, this mine.
You ordered that? He just brought it out.
He just brought it out, right.
Girl, you know that wasn't your damn drink.
You know you ain't order it.
Okay, then.
Sonya, she tells Mayetta she was wrong as well. Sonya, you supposed to be the voice of reason or something?
I know.
Okay. Marlo apologizes, then says that she wants to know who really was lying. How you gonna apologize, but was in the shit? You really want to know who was lying? You said because Drew is just so convincing. You starting to believe Drew too, but then you said that you saw it. So is your eyes deceiving you? Do you really know what you saw? Are you lying?
Because you definitely said you saw it.
You said you saw it. Now you saying, well, I just want to know who's really telling the truth. Did you or did you not?
Mm-hmm.
Courtney, she backtracks about the whole karma comment, but then says it again. You can't say that, oh, I'm just saying a lot of bad things are happening to you because of the attitude that you put out. That's karma, right? But then you go and you say, well, I didn't say karma was a bitch. I said because of the attitude that you put out, then that's why all these bad things are happening to you. It's the same thing.
Honey.
You repeated the same thing. And you supposed to be crisis manager? Bitch. Sheree, she gets drained. And she's just really over it.
You started all this shit, though. You set the tone for your trip.
Indeed. They end up going to a winery. Marlo receives a text message from Ralph, Drew's husband, and she apologizes for bringing up his name in the situation. But she reads the text message that Ralph had sent out to her, basically saying, my wife told me what was said. I would like for you to keep my name out of anything that you guys have going on. I don't want to be in it. Marlo decides to apologize to Ralph through Drew because she said that she wasn't going to text him back because he was a man. Good idea. Address his wife.
I would have addressed him and his wife since you on my line, Ralph. But not that's just me being me. But ultimately, you did have his name in your mouth. I mean, did she really? Because I'm still trying to figure out when she says I do the same thing your husband do. I'm in technology. Where was the dig? Was it the dig that you know he's not in technology?
Right.
And if so, what he do, girl? Tell us.
Yeah.
Don't hold on to it.
And nobody ever knew you were in technology.
She ain't no damn technology.
So that lets us know that you were throwing shade.
What do he do then, girl? You know something.
At the end of the day, he didn't have anything to do with it. If you
didn't.
wanted to throw shots at Drew, it was plenty other things that you could say about Drew besides bringing her husband into that conversation. You don't have a husband for her to bring up.
But you got some edges and a felony.
That she helped you get. She helped you get them edges. She said she hooked you up with the doctor.
Dear.
Okay. Drew ends mentioning that the damn dancers was pilgrims. That shit was so dumb.
Oh, they're not pilgrims?
They did a little Portuguese dance for the ladies or whatever, like a line dance. And she was like, oh, the pilgrims. What?
The older you get, the dumber you follow.
I mean, sometimes we do forget. You know what I'm saying? We forget things, but I would have never used pilgrims to describe anyone from this day and age. I don't give a fuck where they stay, where they live, what day and age they in, what technology they have. We know damn well they're not pilgrims.
I would have said Amish, but they was using electricity, so I knew it wasn't Amish folks.
It's just
whatever.
Anyway, y'all, that's the end of the episode. It was a whole lot of talking. They did do activities. It was just so much drama that you didn't really get to soak up all of the fun that Portuguese had for them as far as the relaxation.
Portuguese.
Yeah. It's
Portugal, but it's right.
Oh, the people is Portuguese. But, okay, y'all know what I mean. Portugal.
It definitely seemed like they had a lot of things planned. I really wish they would have been able to enjoy it more without the drama, but oh well. Y'all know how y'all are.
Sheree did a good job with planning everything. Everywhere that they went, it was nice, you know, because she knows how diva-fied the ladies are, and I just wish they would have been able to enjoy the experience as well.
Right.
But at the end of the day, drama follows you hoes, because a lot of y'all is full of drama.
Period. So definitely, y'all get up in them comments and let us know what y'all think about this episode. Make sure you're liking, disliking, comment, sharing, following. Definitely just be doing it all. Subscribe, yes, on all social media networks. That's YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. We are everywhere.
And I
guess we're going to see y'all next week.